Yo, what's good, everybody? Gonna have the beers with Barton. It is Wednesday, hump day, August 30th, 2023. Hope everyone's having a fantastic week and that tomorrow everyone has marked on their calendars as the last day of August of 2023. So we're officially 2/3 through this year. It's crazy to think about. So some fantastic things going on pretty much happened. This past weekend, it was our third annual High Country Beer Festival. So me and all my buddies from Lowe's, that's where I met them back in my Lowe's days, 2015. Oh, Lowe's. One of my good buddies has a couple condos up in the Boone, which is about 2 hours from here in the mountains. And the Airbnb is one of them. And so there's this awesome High Country Beer Festival that happens every year at the end of August. This is our third annual one that we went to. So he goes up there on Friday, the day before, because he checks out the place. But me and my other buddy, we meet over at another buddy's house. We drive up together, the three of us. Meet my other buddy up in Boone around lunchtime. We meet at this cool place called Peabody's, like this awesome beer and wine bottle shop. Grab some beers. Drive the two cars up to his condo, leave one, drive one back into town. We grab lunch, we hang out. Then we end up hitting up, parking at App State at their campus. We hop on a bus. They drive us like 10, 15 minutes out to the fairgrounds. Go to this really cool beer festival. So we bought our tickets. They say 2 to 7. What we didn't realize is from hours 2 to 3, there's a VIP hour. You pay extra. You get like an extra hour just by yourself and like a t-shirt or something. But our ticket said 2 to 7. We show up a few minutes after 2, get turned away. So we had to go just hang out in the field and try to find some shade because it was hot. It's usually cooler in the mountains. It was like 90s. So hung out for a while. Finally got in at 3. There was 47 breweries, I think, that were there. So we just made our rounds. But man, let me tell you, I don't drink beer that often. I drink beer, but not as often as I used to. It's usually when I go out or at beer festivals. I'll have a couple at home, but more on the bourbon train. But had a ton of good beers, hung out, and it was from 3 to 7 for us. We left about 6:30, bus back into town, hopped in the car, drove over into downtown Boone, like 2 minutes basically. Got dinner at Old Province. Or Lost Province? Maybe it's Lost Province Brewery and Pizza. Hung out, had a ton of good food. Went back to the Airbnb and just sat outside on the porch, man. Just enjoyed the weather. Saw some thunder from not thunder from down under, thunder from far away. Had some more beers. Well, some of them did. I was drinking bourbon. My other buddy was drinking bourbon. Had some cigars. Just had a good time. Hung out, crashed for a couple hours. Got up Sunday. Went and hit a coffee shop. Drove the 2 hours back, and then we had Worst Best Friends and I run a fantasy league. It's been about 10 to 12 years. Took a break in 2018. Back at it 2019. I won 2019-2020 champ. Worst Best Friend stole the election. I stole the championship. 2021, and my other boy Zach won last year. So had a live draft at the local watering hole Pippa's. Fantastic 10-team league. And we got an official trophy that we handed out. Pot, are you okay, buddy? And we did that all Sunday. Went from like 3 to 6:30-ish. Got home like 7:30-ish, 8. And then I had an online draft that I do. So I think our 5th year. At 9 o'clock. And that lasts about till 10:30, 11. So long weekend, lots of drinking, lots of not eating good. Slow start to Monday, let me be honest. So I was dry for the last couple days. And getting back to working out, which is good for me. But it is the year of the drinking, of course, but it's also football's around the corner, so fantasy drafts. I have 2 dynasty leagues that I'm in. I did one dynasty draft back in June, another one in April. So that's where you're just drafting rookies at that point because your teams. And then have my 2 drafts on last Sunday. That gives me 4. I have 2 coming up this Sunday, Labor Day weekend. Both of them are live actually Sunday. So one's at noon, one's at 8 p.m., but both live. One I do with my buddy. It's a keeper league, so I'll go do that at noon. And then we do a neighborhood Couples league, there's 10 teams, so Jess does one. We'll do that live together on our computers, but we do that. And I've got one on Monday, Labor Day evening at 8:30 p.m. A lot of the guys are West Coast guys, some are East Coast, so it'll be 8:30 for us. It's a 14-team league. I'm already dreading it. I can't believe I got talked into doing it. Because 3 years ago, I was at 12. I got down to 10 last year, and I was trying to get to 6 this year. I got down to 7. 7, I was so close, and then I added this one, so I'm at 8. And my final one is Tuesday, the 5th, because 1 week and 1 day from tonight, the NFL season starts. So it's the year of many wonderful things, specifically fantasy football and the real NFL football, but also beer festival. So, and the other thing is, it's time to drink some beer. So this one right here, picked this up in the mountains. It's called a triple Steez. It's a triple Indian IPA from New Anthem. It's 10.3. It's a big boy. So I figured things come in threes. We got beer festivals, we got fantasy football, and then we got whatever you want it to be. Work, life, I don't know. Got nothing else going on. Working out, watching Harry Potter. Started watching those movies again. I don't know. It is what it is. I'm ready to drink some beer. So yeah, that's what we got. Wonderful weekend. Really enjoyed it. Like I said, beer festivals, fantasy football, and hanging out with Potter. Everything cool happens in 3. So, all right, guys, girls, everyone out there, enjoy it. I have 4 drafts in of my 8. So it was pretty cool. Like I said, I did one of my dynasty drafts happened the day after the NFL draft. So it's the end of April, and then I have my other, that was dynasty. My other dynasty draft early June, and I had 2 on Sunday, 1 live, 1 online, and I'll have two more live ones coming up on Sunday, so looking forward to that. And then 1 online Monday, Labor Day, and then my last one on Tuesday. And I just got to run these leagues. So I guess 3 would be fantasy baseball because I'm playing, it's the last regular season matchup. Playing my buddy, winner take all for the last and final playoff spot, number 4. And the winner of this gets to play worst best friend. He's the number 1 seed. Somehow, he's hated fantasy baseball. I keep making him play every year. He refused. He finished like last. And all of a sudden, now he's in first place. He drafts like this amazing team. He's super active. Super annoying, but I still love the guy. All right, that's it. Cheers. Like I said, this one's a 10-3. That's a big boy. 10.3 things come through. So cheers. Cheers to beer. Cheers to fantasy football. Cheers to fantasy sports. Cheers to whatever your third is. All right. Oh, it's a big boy. Oh my. Woo. Excuse me. That is extremely smooth. 10.3. Holy cow. I can't imagine drinking a 4-pack of this. I just chugged half of this and feel like I haven't drank in 3 days. All right, everybody. Cheers again. Fantastic weekend in the mountains for the fantastic beer festival. What a great time. 3rd annual, like I said. So 23, it happened. 22, it happened. 21, I think we had, maybe we were trying to go 2020 and it got canceled. I think that's what it was. Yeah, it got canceled. So we were trying to go because of COVID, because COVID was just hanging out. But, about 6 months later or so, it really shut everything down. Then 2021, things were a little more open. We had to wear masks and we had to have, we actually had to be vaccinated. You couldn't go if you weren't vaccinated. I remember having to show my card. And that wasn't as fun out in the open, but not too bad. Then 2022 was fine. Everything was pretty much open. And then, 2023, everything's good. Apparently COVID's coming back, a new strain. So we'll deal with that as it comes. But cheers. Cheers. I had a fantastic weekend. Had a good week so far. And I hope everyone else has too. So cheers. Like I said, New Anthem, triple Steez. Cheers. Early bedtime for me tonight. All right, everyone. Until next time. Probably more fantasy football updates. Deuces.